Hello, hi, welcome. Welcome to the TV room, David Bradley. I'm your host. Okay, I'm going to try and do some copying with these things. Oh, I still need to get another power cable. But for the moment, I'm going to grab there. This is an IEEE to IEEE cord. So one goes on the other. Why won't this go on? Oh, why? Because this one, they should be screwed in. And that makes them more secure. It's a good thing to have them screwed in, because then the other cable can nicely fit on the back. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. Now, good. That's how you took up two drives. One PET to IEEE, one thing. Now, I think I see another power cord. Oh, I think I do. I do. It's on the 8050. Okay. So, with great care, I will reach this up. Oh, come on. Get out from under the drive. There we go. And I will put this in. Oh, come on. Oh. It's backwards. It's upside down. Oh, golly. And the other IEEE cable is slipping out. Oh, come on. Okay. Put that back in. Turn this on. Oh, no. Okay. So, when I turned that on, well, that's weird. Why is this one not responding? DIR. Print. DS string. I'm not ready. Alright, what have I done here? That goes off. That goes on. This goes off. Alright. Things are not going as they should. Alright, now. Let's just look at the IEEE cable. It looks okay. Things are not happening as they should. So, I'll reach into the box and pull out another one. And we'll find some of these get to be pretty long. Okay, there's another IEEE cable. Now the other thing I wonder is the V-Link not strong enough for this? I don't know. Okay, which drive is on? DI Shift R. Ah, okay. And now they're both responding. Okay, it's going well, except I have to pull this off. Then I have to get this disc. I think it's disc. Okay, and then I have to de-load Z. See, when I turn the drive on when it's connected, it resets everything. So this is the program I just wangled to switch the drive. Excellent. So now, with the drive on, I plug this in, nothing resets, and I should now have directory on unit 9. Lovely. and directory on unit 8. Oh, I can't do, anyway, directory, there. Okay, so we have a directory. Now, what's on this disk? I don't know. Nothing. Okay, beautiful. So let's do a dir on unit 9. Aha. Here it is. Disk copy all. D load disk copy all on unit 9. Okay. Do we have the program? We do. Okay, now let's see if this works. Put the blank disk in 9. We'll put the full disk in 8. Do run out of memory. I was afraid of that. New. So dir. Well, if, okay, I can't even do a bunch of this stuff. Because, oh, let me think about that. If I turn this off, is it going to reset everything? I don't think so. Okay, it didn't. Okay, dir. Okay. See, I thought it may be that other things that were in memory were letting this not go. DL. Disk copy all. I thought this version was supposed to go out of memory on a standard VIC, but it doesn't. New. D load Z. So see if oh, no, this is, why is this giving me a hard time? Okay, it's loading, but it's not happy. Maybe this disk was formatted on a drive that it's not happy. Okay, it's in there. See, one way to do this, what I was about to do, is to load things in and save them. But you see, the VIC-20, oh, right, DIR on unit 9. The VIC-20 does not have enough memory to do these things. Ugh. But anyway, so basically what I just did, I did do a copy, but I didn't. I loaded it, I saved it. I wonder if there's anything else that I could copy. Performance, oh, I could probably do. There's probably enough memory for me to do the performance test. But once again, this is fighting. You can see the light flashing. It's having a hard time here. But I got it in, I think. I think it did. What does that say? Oh yeah, performance. Yeah, that's okay. So, D, save. Let's just call this Y. On unit 9. Now, this is the basics of copying, but this obviously, if I was hooked up to a 64, oh, I had a keyboard that was working, directory. on Unit 9. It's much more impressive when you just set it up with the program. And does it take a while? Yes, yes it does. But at least it works. Well, maybe I need to get a 64 with a link and do stuff like that. Perhaps I do. But anyway, both of these drives are working. This disk, it does pester me. I would like to make a copy of this disk because it seems to be having some trouble. It does. Oh well. Anyway. Well, maybe, possibly maybe, I will go and look for a C-Link or a bus card. The C-Link is made also by RTC. Looks a lot like the V-Link, except it's kind of more compact. And the bus card is made by batteries included. And then I can do things on the 64 without the joy of having a keyboard that isn't working and programs that won't work. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Anyway. But the basics of if you're going to copy from one disk to another. Mind you, I guess you could do it with one drive. If you're going to load a program in, you could change the disks, put it in. Anyway. But it does also show that these drives are open to being changed. Let's see here. Let me do one more thing. I'm going to deload Z. Oh, great. Deload Z. O and U9. Okay, it's in. I will list it. That's good. It's there. And then I will run it. This is the one that does it automatically. It's going to go, I'm going to pick number 1, and I'm going to press space, and it's going to change it. So now we have directory on Unit 9. So both drives think they're Unit 9. Woohoo! Well, yeah. Maybe I'll go eat something. And then I will come back and see about getting a working 64 in here. Not that I don't like the VIC-20. I like using the link. Somewhere I have another V-Link that I think is broken. But I've got so much to go through. So much to look through. Anyway, I'm going to leave this disk in here. And say, well, that's about enough of that for this moment. Anyway, thanks for coming. I do hope you have a lovely, lovely day. I'm David Bradley, your host. Bye for now.